for more than 20 years, we have been actively and closely involved in the science and the sales of omega-3 fatty acids, but like all of you, we're also getting worried about the future. So to keep up with the growing demand, we are always looking for clean and responsible use of new sources in order to maintain a good balance between our needs and a healthy environment. And it's in that matter that we have an interesting development to announce, what could be a game changer for the omega-3 industry. Recently, we discovered a new, or should I say, a very old but highly sustainable source of omega-3 fatty acids that meets all our expectations we are looking for. And we even go further than that. Calanus oil is the natural lipid extract from the small copepod Calanus finmarchicus, which is the most abundant animal species on the planet. It's the engine of the North Atlantic ecosystem. Calanus oil is an energy-rich form of omega-3 fatty acids containing EPA, DHA, and a high amount of stearidonic acid. The biomass production is around 300 million tons every year, so that is many times higher than the total amount of fish species in that area. As it is a member of the zooplankton family with a rapid turnover and caught in clean waters, it's a highly sustainable source with extremely low levels of environmental contaminations. The Norwegians, they like to call it one of their most inexhaustible and clean sources of energy. Calanus oil is already being used as a food source in the breeding of Atlantic salmon. But very recently, this innovative lipid extract has been approved and is available in the United States and in Europe as an active ingredient for human dietary applications. But what makes it so special? Well, Calanus oil comes in the form of a natural wax ester, making the oil more powerful and with a better absorption. And wax esters are distinctly different from triglycerides or ethyl esters in terms of biochemistry, bioactivity, and health benefits. Where the activity of fish and krill oil is rather limited to inflammatory inhibition, research indicates that on top of the anti-inflammatory action, Calanus oil also has a big influence on the glucose balance and the insulin regulation. So, good news for people with obesity and or diabetes. The fishery, on the other hand, is under strict supervision of the Norwegian government, and there is no question of overfishing. It's carried out in a sustainable and ecologically sound manner, and it yields almost no unnecessary bycatch. So the whales and their little friends don't need to be worried. Calanus is maybe one of the oldest but most abundant and clean sources of omega-3 fatty acids in the world, and with a huge potential for both our health and the environment. I thank you very much for your attention.
Any data on bioavailability?
So what we've seen is that there was an ethyl ester compared with Calanus oil, and we had a double of the amount of EPA and DHA in the ethyl ester, and after 72 hours the plasma levels of the Calanus oil were significantly higher than the plasma levels of the ethyl ester. So concerning bioavailability, I think it has a very good, for what we know up till now, a very good absorption.
Okay, well that's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm sure you may want to discuss.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.